Okay, next example. Calculate the resultant force acting in figure below. So here we have three forces, 20 Newton, 30 Newton, and 50 Newton. So how to solve this question? First of all, check all forces, see the arrows, make sure all directed towards outside of the axis. Okay, we want the arrows directed outside the axis. Okay, so here we have one force that directed inside the axis, 50 Newton. So you need to draw a new diagram by moving 50 Newton force to a new place. Alright, so draw a new diagram and move the force that directed towards inside the axis to a new place. Okay, so we will draw a new diagram here. Okay, so here we have 30 Newton, 20 Newton, and a new place for force 50 Newton. Okay, so we've done with moving 50 Newton to a new force. So now we want to label all forces. So here we have 20 Newton, 30 Newton, and 50 Newton. Okay, and the angle equal to 60 degree. And for this angle, you have to move it to a new place. So the new location for this angle is in quadrant 4, 45 degree. Okay, so the next step is label all forces and angle, and to find the angle for each forces you have to rotate anti-clockwise. So first we will label all forces. So I will label 20 Newton as F1, 30 Newton for F2, and 50 Newton as F3. And then we also need to label the angle. So for force number 2, the angle will be theta 2. And force number 1, the angle will be represented by theta 1. And force number 3 represented by the angle of number 3, theta 3. So how to find the angle for each forces? We rotate anti-clockwise. For example, if you want to find the angle for theta 1, as you can see here, 20 Newton is on the x-axis. So the angle will be 0 degree. For theta number 2 or angle number 2, as you make a rotation towards the respective force, you can see here that theta number 2 is equal to 60 degree. And make another rotation until you meet the force that you need, which is F3. So the angle theta 3 is equal to 315 degree. Now we've done with label all forces. Okay, the next step is draw a table and find the resolution of forces for Fx and Fy using formula. Okay, so build a table. and divide it into 4 columns. Column number 1, column number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, because we have 3 forces, so divide it into 3 rows. So fill the table with this information. For column number 1, put information for force. Column number 2 for angle, theta. Column number 3 for resolution of force for Fx. And column number 3 for resolution of force for Fy. Okay? So the formula to find the resolution of forces for Fx and Fy is given by Fx equal to F cos theta, and for Fy is equal to F sin theta. Alright? Okay? So just put all the information into the table. For example, here we have F1 equal to 20, F2 equal to 30, F3 equal to 50. Okay, and the angle, don't forget to put the information for the angle. For force number 1 equal to 0 degree. So 0 degree. Force number 2 is equal to 60 degree. So 60 degree. And force number 3 is equal to 315 degree. Now use your calculator, your scientific calculator, to find the Fx and Fy. So, for example, what is 20 cos 0 degree? And what is 20 sin 0 degree? Okay, I'll just complete this table first. You will calculate this value later. So for F2 equal to 30 Newton with angle of 60 degree. So you have to calculate 30 cos 60 degree and 30 sin 60 degree. 50 cos 315 degree and 50 sin 315 degree. Alright, find the value for each of these resolution of forces using your scientific calculator. Okay, so find the value for Fx and Fy. Okay, so 20 cos 0 is equal to 20 Newton. 20 sin 0 is equal to 0 Newton. 30 cos 60 degree is equal to 15 Newton. 30 sin 60 degree is equal to 25.5 98 Newton. 50 cos 315 is equal to 35.36 Newton, and 50 sin 315 degree is equal to negative 35.36 Newton. Now after you find all the resolution of force for Fx and Fy, add all this value to get the sum of Fx Okay, so for this question, 20 plus 15 plus 35.36 Newton is equal to 70.36 Newton. That's 36 Newton. And also add all this value for Fy, 0 plus 25.98 plus negative 35.36 Newton. So you will get sum of Fy, which is equal to negative 9.38 Newton. Alright? Now, after you've done with find the sum of Fx and Fy, find the resultant force and its angle using formula. This is the final step. Okay, so to find the resultant force, you will use the formula of resultant force, which is given by Fr equal to square root of sum of Fx square plus sum of Fy square. Okay, so you just put the information here into the formula. So 70.36 square plus Fy is equal to negative 9.38 square, and the final answer will be 70.98 Newton. Okay, when you find the resultant force, you must find the angle also. Okay, so the angle for this resultant force, we calculate it using formula to find angle, theta, which is the symbol of the angle, inverse tangent, sum of Fy divided by sum of Fx. Okay, so inverse tangent, sum of Fy is equal to negative 9.38 divided by 70.36, and you will get the angle for this resultant force equal to negative 7.6 degree. Okay, so you just put the symbol for modulus there, so you will get 7.6 degree. Okay, because for